Bet this thing is back on. Let's get it. Yeah, come on now. Your boy's back on camera. It's your boy, Mind Larry Sunny. You can find me on YouTube, obviously at Mind Larry Sunny. You can find me on IG at Mind Larry Sunny. It's basically the same as my YouTube handle. Obviously, if you're new here, I'm gonna be your next favorite YouTuber. You might as well click that subscribe button. And if you're coming back, appreciate you. I see you. And shout out to the new subs. I saw that too. Yes, sir. But man, come on now. I'm waiting for Fortnite to download an update. It's literally gonna take like 3 hours. My internet speed is not that fast, man. So I gotta update that. But why do I have a shiesty on? Well, it's because I keep my apartment at 63 degrees right now. It's kind of cold in here, but I'm also a cold dude. Come on now. Come on now. That's why you're trying to keep up with your boy. You know? You know what I'm saying? Is it clocking yet? Is it clocking that you should freaking subscribe? And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button, dog. You know what I'm saying? Sister, brother, you know what I'm saying? It's that red button on the side. But anyways, I haven't been up to too much. Like last week was great. Happy New Year's. Is it too late to say that? I mean, I know we're in the first month of January, but can I still say that? Happy New Year's. Like, shout out to More Life. Like, we're really doing that thing. Vlog 24. You know what I'm saying? Like, Vlog 24. For real. So, happy to be here. Happy to be back. Like, again, I'm waiting for this to download. So, I was just doing some reading, you know? Trying to get the mind right. It's crazy how, like, that's coming back into fruition, right? Like, all of a sudden, reading is just this crazy thing. And you know, everyone's reading again now. But I've been reading, dog. Last year I read like 4 books. I said that in one of my last videos, like 2 or 3 books. Like, been reading, been staying up to date. But again, like, I was doing that before I came on camera, right? So I'm definitely gonna share something that I read with y'all. But before that, I do want to put out there that, again, this is Vlog 24, dog. Vlog 24. So many things associated with 24. So many different things. For real. But throwback to when I was 24, because, yeesh, we just getting started. That was 2 years ago. Everybody's doing the 2016 challenge now. Everybody's getting back into reading. So are we going to start hitting them folks again? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know? But I said if I hit 500 subs, right, I would dye my hair blonde, go platinum, do whatever I need to do to show y'all that I'm taking this very, very serious. So, again, click the subscribe button, dog, for real. Literally, I'm showing y'all. This is for real. I'm showing y'all, dog. I'm showing y'all. For real. So if I hit the 500 sub count, like, I'll go platinum, you know, I'll go blonde. I've been thinking about doing it, but I want to, you know, put some purpose behind it and actually do it, like, for a reason. Obviously, I probably might do it before I hit 500. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. I do want to get it professionally done. So I'm going to just be looking for, like, salons and things of that nature. Or hopefully I bump into a person beforehand that just knows how to, you know, dye hair. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's something that I got on the mental. And then outside of that, yeah, I'm also working to get to 100 vlogs, you know, / 100 YouTube videos. So welcome back, YouTube family. It's your boy. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy. For real. This warm hood got me acting a little different, but it's cold in my crib. You see what I got going on. Barely ain't got no blankets, dog. Barely ain't got no food, man. I'm trying to eat. But let me relax. So again, lately, like, I'll go back to reading, just to get clarity, get a peace of mind. Again, it is a new year, so I just want to make sure like I'm starting off back on the right foot, because I know in my past videos, my past vlogs, I said like, I was outside, you know what I'm saying? I was meeting people, and yeah, I was meeting people, I was having fun. I also moved to a new city, so like that's normal. You gotta go out, you gotta socialize, and you gotta get a layout of the land. So obviously I like to have good fun, respectfully, right? But with that being said, this is what I read, and I thought it was really interesting because I feel like it kind of relates to the state that we're in right now, for real. But, civilization and culture, right? Are natural expressions of our humanness, and a naturalistic approach to the good life includes their enrichment of the mind, opportunity for play and leisure, right? And many others. But the demands of one's particular culture and setting rarely coincides with the natural needs of one's organism. So organism as in like body, spirit, mind, you know what I'm saying? Physical being, you know what I'm saying? Just physicalness. Just keeping it simple. The fit between the social order and our individuality is often uncomfortable and sometimes harmful. Perhaps we are filled with rage at a time when social setting happens to call for quiescence. Hopefully I said that right. I be looking up these words for real, but I've never heard of this word ever. But quiescence, basically meaning like, again, I'll read it again, but perhaps we are filled with a rage at a time when the social setting happens to call for quiescence, aka maybe like a sort of type of stillness, or just to be inactive, right? Pretty sure we've had moments like that where sometimes instead of zooming in, we just need to zoom out. You know what I'm saying? So just throwing it out there. But perhaps social norms also stereotype our gender force. Perhaps social norms stereotype our gender, forcing us to be masculine or feminine in ways that suppress the full range of our natural pronicities. Basically, the ways that we act or behave in, right? Just naturalness. Again, keeping it simple. I'm not gonna dive into too much into this. I'm definitely throwing this out there because I want y'all to think about this, right? But moving on, perhaps we simply want privacy when we must be immersed in crowds, or want companionship when there is no one there. Further, the entanglements, this is really what made me want to share this last section. All that other stuff above that was just like fuel to this fire. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm gonna start this last part over. But further, the entanglements in society may render our lives so complex and confusing that we lose awareness of who we are. When civilization and culture become agents, not for enhancement of life, but for the confusion of consciousness and the humiliation of the body, humiliation of the body, when they blind us to all but themselves, their effect upon us is pernicious. Basically, I'm gonna read that over again, but it's basically saying like, the output that we're putting, whatever it may be, right? The output is basically derailing us from what's important or what we need to be focusing on, right? And we don't realize that because it's so finite, it's so gradual that we don't know that we're going off track. So that's just something that I read. Try to decipher what I read, because I know I took a lot of breaks from that, but if you got an opinion on that, definitely leave something in the comments, because I'm kind of curious to know what you think about that. Like, I do be reading from time to time, besides playing Fortnite and watching shows on Apple TV. And I actually did start my year off going to the movie theaters by myself. And next month, I'm actually gonna be going to the movies again by myself. most likely on Valentine's Day, and I have a movie in mind already, but I'm gonna save that for the future vlog, because I'm definitely looking forward to going to watch this movie on Valentine's Day by myself, because you just gotta love yourself, you know? Just love yourself, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I got family, you know, I got friends that care for me, but you gotta love yourself first and appreciate yourself. So, I started off this year watching the new Avatar movie, you know what I'm saying? Book of Fire in 3D. I thought it was really good. I'm not complaining. You know, I had kettle corn popcorn with some butter on it and some nerd clusters. I was in a large slushie, so I was kind of big backing in that chair. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I was missing was a blanket. You know what I'm saying? And I probably would have knocked out, because that movie was 3 hours long, dog. 3 hours long. For real, but but yeah, I just wanted to share that for real with y'all, and yeah, just update y'all on what I've been reading, because it's just funny to me how like reading is coming back into fruition, even though personally this is something I always try to do on a consistent basis. There's times I may fall off. Maybe you relate to that. Maybe you fall off too, right, from reading. But we really should be trying to, you know, challenge our critical thinking skills. It's just unfortunate, again, that the output, the things that are put into society right now are just like gradually derailing us from what's important and from our natural state of being. Like, we don't need all of this, you know what I'm saying, to be great. You know what I'm saying? To love, you know, yourself, your friends, or your family. Like, it's just crazy, because the more output, the more things that are put out, the less we communicate, the less we just do a whole lot of other things that are actually really beneficial for us. But yeah, that was way off script, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Are we gonna bring them folks back like we're bringing back reading? Come on now. For real, dog. And is it too late to say Happy New Year's? Is it too late? I don't know. I mean, we're in the first month. Like, is it too late to say Happy New Year's? Because I'm still saying that. I'm still saying that. And you're not going to stop me from saying that, okay? You're not. Happy New Year's, dog. For real, dog. Happy New Year's. Is it really too late to say that? Because I was getting torched for that. You know what I'm saying? I was getting torched overly. You know, I'm like, you don't want to be happy? You can't just be happy? I can't say Happy New Year's? You gotta torch me for saying Happy New Year's? Come on now. What's wrong with you? For real. Just live a little bit. Bruh, I was saying Happy New Year's in the middle of the summer last year too. And people thought that was funny, but like, dog, we gotta lighten up. Lighten up just a little bit, man. Dang, dog. Got me out here shaking my head. But man, I got some cards for y'all. I'm gonna get some more new cards too. Like, I like hanging out with y'all on camera and just kicking it. Like, let me know, man. Like I said, just kicking it. You didn't think I was actually gonna do that, but I'm kicking it with y'all, for real. But this card is crazy. What are we talking about? It says, what are some cutesy names for your big toe? Nah. What are we talking about? I don't have a fetish for feet. What? These games are crazy. These games are outrageous. I can't do that. I don't have a fetish for feet. Maybe you got some you want to leave in the comments. I don't know, but I ain't got no names for no feet, dog. I just take a shower, wash my feet. You know, I'm a average dude, you know. I'm not over 6 foot, you know, I take average showers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got nicknames for feet. If somebody's going that far to name feet, they might as well be on TLC with that. Excuse my French, but with that. Who is doing that? Who is doing that? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But not. Oh my God. Oh man, that card is stupid. Okay, the next thing is list some things that ruin a nice outfit. This is tough. I think wearing pants that may be a little too tight. I used to be in that skinny jean era though. I did like skinny jeans. I like clothes, dog. I like clothes, you know what I'm saying? I don't think there's nothing wrong with a nice pair of skinny jeans, but when they're overly tight, and I could see things maybe that I shouldn't be seeing, I don't know. That might be a hot take. I don't know. Like, should I be seeing hard press out of your phone case? You know what I'm saying? The jeans that tight, I could see, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not saying that necessarily ruins the outfit, but it might kill the message or the vibe of the outfit. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That might be a hot take though, because now it's like getting into other things that I don't really want to get into, but yeah. I'm not saying it would ruin the outfit, but I've seen some jeans that are just like tight. You know what I'm saying? Like super tight. Anyway, so I'm a fan of skinny jeans. I'm not knocking them. Just make sure you find the right pair of skinnies. You know what I'm saying? For you. I'm not even gonna tell anyone how to dress. You see how I'm dressed. I'm chilling. I'm wearing an oversized tee, you know? I'm kinda on my Billie Eilish today. For real. Oversized tee, baggy sweats. Let me get my slippers on, actually. So I can see the whole fit, you know? But had to dunk real quick. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm not over 6 foot, so I can only dunk on camera, you know? But yeah. Some other things, honestly, what would ruin the fit? That's a tough one because I'm not gonna tell people how to dress. I like to see people experiment, so I'm gonna leave that card alone. The last one is things you would never yell on a boat. That's wild. Maybe that we don't have a life raft. This is very situational because what would I not yell on a boat? I feel like it depends on the situation that you're in. So let me know what you think in the comments of what something you wouldn't yell on a boat. But again, I think it's just based off situation. Maybe I'm overthinking about it. I don't know. But dog, again, I'm happy I vlogged this. Like,